Okay, it's legitimately nuts because I listened to 100 gecs for the first time in 2019, which was 5 years ago, and I could not I could not understand it. I could not fathom it. It it did not click for me. But I swear, this year, I don't know if this was everyone's experience with Brat, obviously by Charlie XCX, but Brat actually altered my brain chemistry. I'm convinced of it because I could not listen to hyperpop before this year, and I wanted to so bad. I wanted to see what the girls and gays were saying. Like, I wanted to be included in the action, in the hype. Like, I wanted to understand so bad. In this year, I heard Girls So Confusing first, then I heard Von Dutch, and then I dove down the rabbit hole. And I don't even know how many hours I gave that lady being Charlie this year in terms of streams, but it's a lot. She was my hyperfixation this year when it came to music. But Charlie aside, Charlie and 100 gecs are what I would call peers. Um, they have collaborated together. The remix of Ringtone with Charlie, 100 gecs, Cara Cara Bonito, and Rico Nasty is such a banger, which I don't think is a hot take. I think this song has like 60 million streams, but it was a it would have been a hot take for me last year. But something, I don't know, this year, like, I feel like I'm so okay and cool with music that just doesn't take itself seriously. And I mean, 100 gecs especially. It's only been the past few weeks, but I've been listening to them and I just get it. Like, it's so fun, it's so quirky, it's so unserious, but it's produced with such high quality. It's it's absolutely wonderful. Like, truly I understand. And with the title of this video, I mean no disrespect to the 100 to the 100 gecs. Um but I feel like this is a common consensus for people who aren't in that, people who don't get it yet, where you listen to it and it just does not sound good. I think you have to reach a point where you're so bored with music in general for you to finally understand it. Like, for me, I didn't even listen to electronic music really until this year. Um, I would listen to, I don't know what you would call it, but like music with like real instruments. I know electronic music can use real instruments, but like the vibe where it's like an electric guitar, like a bass guitar, and then the drums. Like that kind of vibe. I don't know fancy music terms, but it was always like if you were to see them live, they would all be playing those instruments, not like pressing buttons and stuff. I mean, I don't really know. I haven't been to an EDM concert. And I'm still trying to figure out all the genres because I know hyperpop is kind of like its own thing. And there's like, I think, controversy over what hyperpop even refers to. But I just want to say that I get it now. And uh, it's so nice to get it. It's so nice to be part of the fun. Yeah, literally with 100 gecs, some of their music sounds like Perry Grip songs. If you know, you know. Um, he's the dude that made like the "Do you like waffles? Yeah, I like waffles." That dude. So, like, really unserious, but so freaking good. I mean, when I was a kid, everyone was really into Perry Grip. We were all vibing with it. And yeah, 100 gecs is like Perry Grip, but quirkier with autotune. I don't know, did that man use autotune though? I don't know anything about that man or his lore. But yeah, it's just fun, like letting yourself enjoy music that in the past you would have been ashamed to enjoy. Sorry, but it's the truth. Like, I feel like people feel that way with pop music, where pop music for like music snobs, it can feel really shameful to enjoy. Maybe this is just me and my Libra Venus, where it's that serious, because I know for some people it's never been that serious, but for me it's always been like, I need to have good music taste. And it's like, according to who? Like, I think I do have good music taste, but what does that even mean? And when I think about my good music taste, I am including the hyperpop in it. So yeah, it's all like really subjective, obviously, but I just love music. I love being excited about music again. I mean, I still have had moments of boredom this year when just I think I reached my point with Charlie where I was like, okay, we're moving on. But it does feel like new doors have been opened now when it comes to like hyperpop, EDM. Like for me it was such a like songs had to be really meaningful, which like hyperpop can definitely still be meaningful, but and this is me like looking into things probably way deeper than the artist originally intended, or it like could be at least, where for me there's almost like something really profound about making something so like surface level and fun oriented, because in our world where there's like it kind of feels like we're expected to be in misery all the time, like to allow yourself to have moments of joy feels really radical to me. It feels really radical to allow yourself to have joy despite all these attempts from like these structures of power that are trying to make us feel like the only thing we can do is survive. Um yeah, like again, that's probably me being like way deeper than like some of these artists even intend, but I absolutely believe in the concept of radical joy. Like they do not want to see us happy. They do not want to see us enjoying life. And of course, it's still important to acknowledge um you know, all the negative parts and all the bad things happening in the world, but at the same time it's like we can do both at the same time. It doesn't have to be one or the other. Like I feel like I just made this video like so serious. But that's what life is. Like life is all the things that seem to contradict each other. It's all the really challenging, dark, serious things, and also all the lighthearted, fun things. I feel like to be sane is to strike that balance of the two, which is not really straightforward. It's probably different for everyone, but that's something that I've been trying to do because so much of my life, like in the past, has felt so serious. And I think there's something to be said about learning how to have fun again after living in conditions where you had to be super serious all the time. Um, yeah. Okay. I guess that's the note we're ending on. Um, yeah. Where do you exist on the serious fun spectrum? Do you need to move more one way, more the other way? Music is a way of doing that. And for astrology, for me, I really conceptualize it in terms of, well, there's different ways actually. Saturn, Jupiter. Jupiter, I mean, you could look at more of like the sun for like happy, fun, exciting things, I guess. But I feel like Jupiter can also embody that. I mean, even like Mercury, it really depends on what perspective you're looking at it through. But like Jupiter is that like optimism, whereas Saturn is that pessimism. So learning to have a healthy dose of each, I feel like is really important when it comes to being alive and our experiences being human. So, okay, I'm gonna end the video now. I'm so amused at myself for making things so much deeper than I intended them to be. Hope everyone's doing well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!